Hey guys, my name is Bakays, and today we're going to do a quick overview of the new car in Forza Horizon 4, the Koenigsegg Jesko. As we do this walk around, you can instantly tell it looks like the Koenigsegg Regera. After all, the Jesko is its track-orientated brother. Look at the body profile and how it has massive aerodynamic features such as the aero fins, a massive front splitter and a huge rear wing, as well as the canards. All in all, at top speed it creates 1400 kilograms of downforce. It could literally drive upside down if it wanted to, but technicalities aside, it's still a very elegant looking vehicle in my eyes. The interior of this Koenigsegg is very minimalistic. It's got two cup holders, a lot of Alcantara, some carbon bits and pieces, a very low key centre stack too. There's very cool looking bucket seats with harnesses to boot, so if you want to go on track you'll be fixed in place. I'm going to walk around to the back of the car, and as you can see the rear wing moves depending on your speed or if you're braking. Looking at this car from a raised angle, you can see the diffuser, which is absolutely massive, and the very small exhaust ports which are just above the bumper plate, and the carbon monocoque that surrounds the engine, which is mid-mounted, as well as the triple X suspension. Here we have the glorious 5 litre V8, which produces 1280 horsepower on regular petrol, or with E85 1600 horsepower. That's impressive considering it has a low compression ratio, but the turbos run at 20 bar. We're talking F1 levels of pressure here. Of course, this would need a lot of airflow, as you can see from the two inducts either side of the engine. Now we're going to hop into the driver's seat and see what it sounds like. It revs to nearly 9,000 RPM, and if you've noticed, it's got an analog G-force meter just above the tach. That'll age the car pretty well, I think. The gauge cluster is attached to the steering wheel, and the infotainment screen blends in quite well with the overall design. Again, you can see the swooping ducts above the front wheels to manage airflow. Let's take a closer look at the front splitter, and as you can see, it's got parking sensors by the looks of it and a front camera. Koenigsegg spared no expense, so you can not accidentally bump the £2.3 million hypercar. So we open the front boot to discover a massive air inlet. So compromised, in fact, you could probably only fit a water bottle behind there, but that's not what the car's about. It's about the pure, raw driving experience, as I'll show you right now. The handling is super sharp, and the light-speed transmission really does kick down very well when you need to downshift. As you can see here, it just accelerates with ease, dodging and weaving between cars. I'm going to see how it does against other track-focused vehicles. What I will say is the light-speed transmission allows it to just accelerate like no other. Of course, it has torque of 1100 foot-pounds, and it's just able to catapult it throughout the gears because the ratios are short anyways. Look, so we're already in 8th gear, over 200, ooh, nearly sliding off there. We're already 3rd actually. So it just accelerates past the competition like no other. 1600 horsepower, just absolutely no doubt get you very far. But you can see in the lower gears it does wheel spin like crazy even in 5th. In 6th it does hook up though. In 7th you have to really snap it in. Oh, just sublime acceleration there. No hesitation off the throttle. Overtaking the Apollo IE and going underneath this archway over the bridge and dam into the water in 5th gear. Slowing down for this next corner. Really feathering the throttle here, guys. I don't think you quite understand how much I'm being careful here. So the acceleration 100 to 200 is probably even more impressive than the 0 to 60, to be honest. Slowing down here, just being a bit more cautious. Oh wow, absolute sublime acceleration, especially in these conditions. Ooh, sliding out a little bit, damaging the poor old Jesko. God, wheel spin even in 5th. Still struggling for traction in 6th. You can just see how it accelerates, it just doesn't stop. It goes up by 10 miles an hour every second it seems. Nearly at the finish. Oh, going through that little bit there. Oh, nearly crashing. Did understeer a little bit. Under such huge acceleration I would expect that. So across the line. Let's see what time we got. So for that straight line sprint, we got 2 minutes 10, almost 3 seconds ahead of the nearest competition. My god, we've got some big players in this. We're beating them all by a country mile, it seems. With great power comes great responsibility, and you don't want to push this hypercar too far, he says. Oh, not a wise decision to test your hypercar on a bumpy road. Let's test out its top speed on a flat straight with no bumps. The M62 will do. And of course we're off the line, already at 60 miles an hour, wheel spinning through 4th and 5th, 100, and through the tunnel, going 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 in 8th gear. Anyway, I'll shut up and let's see what it can do. So I saw the speedo flash at 292, so there's your top speed. And that about wraps up the video. I hope you found this video informative and have learned a bit about the Koenigsegg Jesko, and hopefully you enjoy driving it in Forza Horizon 4. Thanks very much, please like, share and subscribe. Peace.